Welcome to Subramani. In the market which is not rising or which is falling or which is stagnant, you always look for some lessons in investing. So one more lesson got from, I have no clue where, but largely from experience or reading. First of all, investing is emotional, right? It is an emotional process of investing, and when I call it an emotional process of investing, I'm saying you have to have the ability to sit over long periods of time doing nothing, maybe not buying, maybe not selling, but doing nothing, just observing the market, right? It's like meditation. It's not going to be very easy, especially when the market is going down and you're convinced that some of the shares that you have are worth buying, and you buy more of it and it goes down even further. You bought a share at $100, it falls to 94, and you're convinced that 6% fall makes it more attractive, so you buy at 94, then you buy at 90, then you buy at 88. Let's say you first deal you did at 107, then you bought more at 99, then you borrowed money or whatever, you bought at 91, now it is 80. What do? It is already 20% lower than what you had bought, and maybe you have a investment philosophy statement which says that a 20% fall you should sell off. So at maybe at 84, 85 was a signal for you to sell, but then you fooled yourself into believing no, this is going to do very well. I know this country needs this business, whatever, banking, logistics, whatever, FMCG. So I'm going to stick to this share. So you stick to the share, it falls to 77. What do? At what stage do you cut your losses and take it? This is a very important emotional decision that you will have to take. Second, losses will be a part of the investing process. You will buy a share which will go down in value. Could be a mid cap, large cap, foreign stock, doesn't really matter. Some share that you buy will go down and will not recover for a long period of time, and you will have to cut and take losses, right? I'm good at that. I take losses pretty fast, especially if they're big ones. So immediately if there is a fall after I buy and I realize that is something in the market is telling me which I don't understand or which I don't know, then I just sell, right? So if I know the share and I'm willing to listen to the market, I may reduce my position. But if I am not very sure about my own, if I am not convinced enough, if I don't have enough conviction, then I'm going to just sell off the share, right? So then whether it is a marriage or whether it is buying share, you should know what you want to be obsessed about and what you don't want to be obsessed about. So whether it's a boy or a girl, when they look for a partner and they say, oh, these are not compromisable, whether he smokes, whether she drinks, this is not compromisable to me. This is anything else can be compromised, right? I can compromise on looks, I can compromise on location, I can compromise on the money that she has or he has, but this is not negotiable, right? So you should know what to obsess over when you're buying a share. You're buying a share because it is building market share. None of the ratios will work, right? The ROE, ROCE, RONW, nothing will work because the company is still making losses, right? So then at what point will you decide that even though the share price is going up, I'll buy more, or the share price is going down but I'll still hold because I think it's a good buy at this price? Yeah, I know none of the ratios work because the company is young, company is establishing, or there have been extraordinary circumstances, right? People are not traveling, there is COVID, so therefore planes are going empty. These things can happen. So you should know what is happening, but you should obsess over the right things. Good quality management and all that should not be negotiable at all. So when you do all those things, you're likely to get your investments right. Then once you start doing that, you also have to understand that I think Mr. John Templeton says luck is an important thing in investing. I think he says there are 16 axioms of investing, and I think he ends up by saying start with a prayer, right? So luck is also an important thing because just after you buy, some share can go up. Of course, it's also possible that when you sell a share, after that it goes up, but good chance when these things happen, you know that luck is favoring you. Don't think getting the timing right was skill. It is very difficult to time the market, right? But you got it it right, you got the timing right, you bought the share at 20 bucks, it went to 116, 4 years, 3 years, whatever, it became an 8 bagger, you sold. That's great. After that, it may have gone from 160 to 1600. That's a completely different story. The question is, this can happen. Also from 160, it can come down to 80. All that can also happen. So, tremendous amount of luck is important in investing. Understand this, recognize this, and recognizing it is more important. Thank you.